It'll be better there. I gotta go. I made it here. Wait, it's still the same. I thought I left the pain.
I remember the feeling, trying to run from a situation, but the situation never leaving you. We pack up to escape, but the only thing that changes is our zip code because we're back where we started with the same old problem, just under a different circumstance. See, 1 minute it's the best decision, the next it's just another incision on the wounded heart, desperate for a restart on life, but that doesn't seem possible, so we just keep on running. We blame the environment, but the pain's still there. We blame the people, the problem's still there. We blame the money, but you can't buy a solution, so we blame the relationship only to find another person who's just as wounded. Pointing fingers at everything but ourselves. See, the life you desire isn't found out there, it's found in here and in here. Quick story, one quote, James Lavelle traveled 240,000 miles away from the planet to get to the moon, but even amidst his greatest accomplishment, he began to realize perspective, and he took a moment in history to share that with the world as he was staring back at the earth. He said, the vast loneliness up here on the moon is awe-inspiring, and it makes you realize just what you have back there on earth. See, every day we wake up is another day we have to overcome the issues that were causing us problems the day before. Each day is a chance to redefine our perspective and take a step forward in becoming who we desire to be, not choosing to be enemies with one another. See, don't be stuck in the endless cycle of blaming the next thing, thinking that your life will be better. You need to realize that we waste some of our greatest opportunities in our lives because we don't spend the time preparing for them until they become available, or we can see how we will get there. See, the problem with the world we live in is that it's easier to make a wrong decision for the right reason than it is to consider if it's the best one. We're encouraged to wait on others to create opportunities, but aren't taught how to use the resources around us to create our own. We're pushed to focus on private jets, cashing checks and placing bets and call it investing, but to look at a person on the corner holding up a sign and begin to rationalize how they got there. See, imagine if money was treated as a resource and not a license. Imagine if high school graduates weren't incentivized to sign for student loans faster than they can receive a business one. Imagine if instead of complaining about the lack of money we have, we began to recognize that money is actually just a piece of paper. Imagine if money was treated as a resource to provide a service and not a license to take advantage of those in need. A resource that changes lives without charity, but with the heart of sincerity, a resource that allows you to create opportunity that teaches others how to fish and still feed yourself and them for the day. Don't choose to blame the object, action, or person. Instead, take the time to admit and learn how we can get better and heal. To stop running from our problems and make mistakes and realize that no matter how far away you go, your perspective will always be the incubator for your solution. And I challenge you to take a stand and acknowledge a resource that can make someone else's life better while also making your life better. To assess whether the problem has become the thing you're running from or become a hindrance to recognizing your destination and identity. To adjust your life to take steps towards healing and understanding when you've outgrown your environment and ready to escape to opportunity rather than escaping and looking for answers. See, I challenge you to maintain that mindset as you begin to recognize your resources as a tool to meet the challenge and continue becoming an effective leader in your home, business, and community. Learning how to prevent your leadership from being attached to a destination you're running from and to an opportunity you're running to, because you know how to be held accountable and heal rather than hurting, chasing, and lost.